working on the Soda for over 3 years now. However, the roots of this project date back to the first days of the existence of NS bikes. We always wanted to put out a good full suspension bike, but the success of the hardtail line really sucked out all our resources back then, and we never had enough energy to really finalize a design that we'd be really happy with. Now, finally, we have a product that we believe deserves to carry the NS logo. We worked simultaneously on two frame platforms, the Soda and the Soda Slope, two different applications but the same philosophy. The Soda is a one-bike solution for gravity-orientated riders. It's a compact, free-ride, bike park frame, and depending on the build and setup, it will be at home, on downhill runs, in parks, and it can be pedaled quite efficiently as well. So with adjustable chainstay length and adjustable travel, you can really change the bike's character pretty dramatically. From maneuverable and jumpy to stable and plush. On the other hand, we have the Soda Slope. It's a radical bike for big moves that takes over where dirt jumping hardtails are not enough. Its most important feature is that it enables true single-speed setups with no chain tensioners. It's super maneuverable, has one of the shortest chainstay ever seen in production full suspension bikes. So if you have just one bike and focus mainly on tricks, big air, big moves, this is the way to go. Both frames are very torsionally stiff. Not only can they handle all rotational tricks, but it also feels great in fast corners where you can often feel other frames flexing. We used a mechanically formed custom tube set developed specially for these frames, just to achieve good performance, durability and aesthetics, as we are not big fans of fancy hydroforming. All the linkage elements are forged and CNC'd, each one optimized for weight and strength. There was a significant amount of design work and prototyping involved. We went through a large number of designs that in each case were prototyped, tested and almost ready to launch. But each time we knew that something was missing. The prototypes in their final form, as now, are running for almost 2 years now, and during that period of time they were constantly undergoing fine-tuning, tweaking. And so apart from field testing, we also conducted a series of lab tests to find any weak points that may occur down the line. And the custom tests were actually designed to resemble forces that occur specifically in gravity riding.
One of the guys who has been riding Soda Slope is Sam Pilgrim. In 2011, he has been on the podium of just about every FMB World Tour event. His everyday ride is the NS Bike's Majesty Hardtail, but on big courses he chooses the Soda Slope. One of the perfect environments for this bike was the Shuttle Mountain Style event.
Hello, so here we are in my garage and I'm telling you about the NS Soda slopestyle frame, and this is an awesome bike. I used it at Chillout Mountain Style, Bear Claws Invitational. I was riding Whistler with it on the A line and even took it right to the top and done some downhill runs with it. I just let the air out the rear shock and of course the front forks, and then I really thought that was enough to ride downhill on for sure. I mean, a lot of you real downhill guys, that's not going to be enough, but for me, for having fun on, it's a perfect bike. So when I first got the bike, I was really curious as to how the tricks would be on it. I thought it would be a lot different to my hardtail, but turned out it wasn't. I just pumped up the rear shock, put the front forks hard as I do on my hardtail, and yeah, just rode exactly the same. The bike feels really good to ride. Especially on bigger stuff. It makes big courses like Chillout and Bear Claws kind of more fun to ride. It's definitely good for contest, definitely strong enough for doing big drops like in Chillout. And this bike has performed well all year. I haven't actually changed anything on it. I've got single speed here. I really like that. Another nice feature, the frame here is nice and low, and you can actually put the seat really low without it touching the tyre, which is brilliant for doing tricks, especially with tail whips and no-foot cans. And that is my ride, so yeah, hope you like it.
The soda project was really very complex. It was not enough just to get the design and function right, but there were a lot of problems with manufacturing issues, pricing, and so on. However, after 3 years of hard work, we finally managed to get everything together, and we are pretty happy with the result. Lucas, our product manager, was the coordinator of the design team that consisted of several guys, 3 engineers in total, graphics designer, pro riders, test riders, technicians, manufacturing specialists in Taiwan. I think he did a pretty good job of coordinating all that. His personal ride is the Soda Slope, and I love the way he throws it around the city. Waldo, our art director, had a tough time coming up with a design that suited the NS styling. We went through hundreds of versions before settling on the final design. And as you can see, it has the very three-dimensional logo design, flat white paint with brushed aluminum surfaces. It all goes together pretty well. Michael, the head of the technical department, helped us solve the internal cable routing for the Soda. We wanted to enter the frame through the head tube, as this is the safest place structurally. However, most frames with internal cable routing experience some form of conflict of the cables with the steer tube. In extreme situations, it can lead to dangerous damage. And to solve this problem, we decided to add a special plastic steer tube protector with every frame, and rubber grommets and plastic protectors in the BB area. We also make sure that the internal cable routing is optional, so if you don't want it, you don't have to use it. So although the Soda is mainly designed for gravity riding, it's actually possible to build the bike up to so that it's a good all-mountain enduro bike. This is my personal setup. I use an air shock, the Monarch, plus the Lyric fork, lighter tires, and what's most important, the adjustable seat post. And altogether, this bike comes in at 15 kilos, which is pretty acceptable for this kind of bike. So here we are on the trails nearby our office. There are some pretty cool downhill runs, but you also have to get to the top efficiently. I've got the shock in the medium compression setting. There's really no problem with pedal bob. Can handle just about anything. So, what's so special about the Soda? Well, we like to be honest about our products, and we refuse to feed our customers with fake marketing claims of special suspension systems, bogus acronyms, XPSCG, special suspension, and all that stuff. And the Soda, just like most bikes on the market, has no special system. But what we feel makes it stand out is the attention to detail, the way the frames are dialed, how balanced, and how really versatile they are.